Hello there, this is Shawn1113 with your Shawn Steele's college football picks and many other things in the world of sports and college football in particular for week 3, 2024 college football season. And if you like this content, please give a 5-star review on whatever platform you're listening to. So, all right, we appreciate it in advance on the Shawn1113 podcast show. Now, before we begin with any sports, I just want to mention this. This is I want to recognize the remembrance of all the people who were killed or wounded in on September 11, 2001 attacks. And I do want to put those in the thoughts of many people, because every like I said, like 3,000 people were killed on that day. So as of this recording, so I want to put that in remembrance of that and never forget it. With that, now the Shawn1113 podcast show will now go to sports. First and foremost, congratulations in order to Coco Gauff, who won the U.S. Women's Open Championship. Very happy for her. I thought it was going to be a possibility. Previously, I was looking at my own previous podcast, but I feel like it a big win for her and a big breakthrough win for Coco Gauff. I saw the match. I thought Sabalenka played well, but the more it came on, like in the first set she dominated, and then Gauff just flat out just outplayed her the next two sets, and she got better and better. The match with Djokovic and Medvedev looked like it was going to be repeat. Djokovic just dominated and returned to his his usual form. And without making it obvious, it's kind of a redemption story as well. After not being there for the last 2 years, to win it now, it's it has a redeeming quality to it. Just that's all I'm going to say about that. But that was U.S. Tennis Open men's and women's. So congratulations to Coco Gauff and Novak Djokovic. Oh, thankfully he didn't hit a ball girl this time. That's the biggest thing upon his return. With that, want to switch over to NFL football. Beautiful. I mean, as a Dolphin fan, it took me on the edge of my seat. I like to say it's only one game of the season, but I got to tell you, as a Dolphin fan, I had an ups and downs, and when it came down right to it just got the job done. There's no doubt about it. In Miami's win, my own team's win, Dallas dominated the New York Giants. Yeah, I was proven wrong. Thank you very much, Dallas Cowboy fans. Go ahead and go all over me on that. San Francisco was impressive. Tampa Bay was actually impressive. I mean, sticking it to the Vikings, so no less. I mean, Cleveland, the biggest surprise was Cleveland and Cincinnati. But where's the offense? Cincinnati, I hope you have an offense for the rest of the season, because if that's the kind of performance you're going to have, not good. That was not a good performance. That probably was the worst performance of the week. Jacksonville, Atlanta, Bijan Robinson. Oh my goodness. This might be a great find. And what did I tell you about Green Bay? I told you Chicago's kind of a fraud. And Green Bay just dominated that game. Philadelphia barely beat New England. Barely. Almost gave the game away against New England. But at last they won. The Rams kind of surprised me against Seattle. Well, I mean, they had an injury list, but I'll tell you what, Rams did come to play Seattle, and boy, they did. Did. Las Vegas defeated Denver in a close one. Denver look like they all they probably need is a coach like Sean Payton to get things better. Russell Wilson did not look bad at all, really. Washington won their game. New Orleans barely beat Tennessee. I mean, Baltimore beat Houston. If it was a game between Houston and Arizona, probably pick Arizona in that one. And then the Thursday night September game, Detroit beat Kansas City. May not have been surprised as you think, but it was a really, really. Oh, by the way, Algier, it was with his 2 touchdowns. By the way, think about Bijan Robinson. Algier was pretty good for Atlanta in their win over Carolina. Let me go with that. Actually, baseball, pretty much almost winding down. Right now, in my opinion, I feel like the MVP for the NL is already wrapped up, and Ronald Acuna Jr. has the MVP in the league. I mean, I don't see anybody else in the National League. American League is tough to say. Really tough to say on that, but with the playoffs coming up, I can't wait. I can't wait for the playoffs when it happens. I gotta look at the standings to make sure, but Baltimore, Tampa Bay, they'll probably be in the playoffs in the American League. Central, Minnesota is about to wrap that up. Houston, I said Houston was going to make that run, and Texas is about to implode themselves. That's exactly what it did. And Seattle playing some good baseball. Watch out for Seattle in the playoffs. In the National League, Atlanta just about wrapped that up. Central, Milwaukee and Chicago Cubs and Cincinnati probably be on the final day. And then the Dodgers winning the West without a doubt. The wild card, I gotta say, Philly probably might make it. The Cubs might make it. Maybe Arizona. Maybe even Miami, a long shot. Toronto, Seattle, Texas. You know, I don't know. We'll see to the final days. Like I said, it's about 20 games to go. So we'll find out in October with MLB. Now I'm rambling along a little bit too long. Now I'm going to tell you week 3 of the college football picks. Shawn Steele's NFL college picks 2023-2024. Here we go with these picks. And it's several of them. First, the FCS game of the week, Furman and Kennesaw State. I'm picking Furman. Then about 8-9 games in the FBS, starting with Minnesota and North Carolina. North Carolina barely beat Appalachian State in overtime, and wow, they might have problems with their defense because Minnesota does play defense. So, but I'm picking North Carolina. Mississippi State and LSU. I'm going to pick LSU. The upset bid to me is TCU and Houston. I'm picking Houston to beat TCU. Tennessee and Florida, potential upset, but I'm picking Tennessee. Georgia and South Carolina, maybe, but I'm picking Georgia. San Diego State and Oregon State, picking Oregon State. This DJ Ugalani, if I'm getting it wrong, let me know. But that guy is the way he's playing at quarterback, he's definitely going to be a first-round draft pick, in my opinion, 2024 or 2025, whichever comes first. So keep your eye on that, actually. And then James Madison and Troy, I'm picking JMU, James Madison, to win that game. And I will put the NFL picks later on. But these are the college football picks for week 3 that I feel like is going to be intriguing, in my opinion. So with that is the Shawn Steele's Shawn Steele's college football picks week 3, week 4, and a variety of sports and a variety of opinions. NFL wrap up. Like I said, Buffalo and the New York Jets will talk about that as time goes on that. Buffalo, New York Jets on Monday night, this coming Monday night as of this recording. I'm picking Buffalo in that one. They feel more vulnerable, but I'm picking Buffalo in that one. With that, that is the Shawn1113 podcast show. If you like this content from wherever platform you're listening to, please feel 5-star rating review. Contact me at Shawn47.com and or be a voicemail message on Spotify for podcasters.com. And with that, thank you so much for listening. And please always stay encouraged no matter what.